God has written a wedding song with your names on it, my beloved soul. Welcome here today. Before we begin, I invite you, if you have not yet, to subscribe, because what you are about to hear is not by accident. It is a divine appointment. This message carries the weight of heaven, and in the quiet of your heart, God Himself whispers, I have written a wedding song with your names on it. Pause with me for a moment and let that settle in your spirit. A wedding song. Any song but one crafted by the Eternal One, a melody carried by angels, sung before the foundations of the earth, and hidden within it are the names, your name, and the name of the one heaven has chosen for you. Marriage is not a coincidence. Love is not random. The covenant of two becoming one was not born out of human desire alone. It was scripted in heaven. And before you ever knew what love felt like, God was composing a song. Every note was placed with intention. Every lyric holds prophecy. At the center of that divine harmony is the truth that you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not unloved. Beloved, imagine this. In heaven's library, there are scrolls filled with the destinies of men and women. Within those scrolls are wedding vows written before time, promises etched by the hand of God Himself. And among them lies one with your name on it. It's a sacred text declaring that your love story has been chosen, blessed and celebrated in heaven. Yes, I know what the world has told you. I know the nights you cried thinking you would never find the one. I know the heartbreaks that left you questioning whether love was meant for you. But listen carefully. God is saying today, do not give up, do not despair, because I have already composed your wedding song. This song is not just about two people meeting. It is about destiny colliding. It is about heaven and earth aligning. It is about love that carries the fragrance of eternity, love that heals wounds, love that restores what was broken, love that reminds you you are chosen, my beloved soul. Lean the tender prelude to what God has in store. Then what you are about to hear now is the unfolding of the chorus. The chorus is what we return to again and again, the part of the song that lingers in the heart, the part that cannot be forgotten. And so it is with your love story. God has not merely promised you marriage. He has promised you a marriage that echoes with His song. That means your wedding, your covenant, your union is not just for you. It is a testimony, a sound, a melody that will ripple through generations. I tell you today, this is why you have felt the weight of delay. This is why you have walked through the long night of waiting. Because what God is preparing is not ordinary, it's extraordinary. Beloved, have you ever noticed that before a wedding begins, there is silence? The crowd waits, the musicians are ready. The bride is preparing, the groom is standing with trembling hands. And then suddenly, the music begins. A song is played that announces the arrival of destiny. That song marks the moment when waiting ends and fulfillment begins. This is where you are. You have been in the silence before the music. You've been in the waiting room of destiny. And now heaven is lifting the instruments. Heaven is striking the first chord. Heaven is declaring, it is time. Do not despise the years that felt wasted. Do not curse the seasons that seemed empty. They were not empty. They were rehearsals. Every tear you cried was a note. Every prayer you whispered was a verse. Every moment of heartbreak was shaping the depth of your song. And now, beloved, when you finally walk into the love God has written for you, you will understand why it could not come sooner. Because the song had to be complete. The melody had to be perfected. The timing had to be divine. Now hear me. The one whom God has chosen for you has also been waiting. You are not the only one longing, not the only one praying, not the only one preparing. Somewhere perhaps near, perhaps far, there is a heart beating in rhythm with yours, though you do not yet hear it. Somewhere there is a soul that carries your name in their prayers, though you have not yet spoken face to face. Somewhere there is one who has been tuned by the same heavenly conductor, preparing for the moment when your two melodies will merge into one wedding song. And beloved, that song will be so powerful that even the heavens will rejoice. Angels will rise to their feet. The great cloud of witnesses will clap in harmony. For when two hearts aligned by God meet, it is not just romance, it is prophecy fulfilled. The song has begun. The melody has been revealed. The chorus has echoed through your waiting heart. And now we come to the bridge, the place in the music where the song soars higher, where new words and new emotions are woven into the fabric of the melody. The bridge of a song is where tension builds, where passion rises, where the listener feels the weight of everything that has been sung so far. And in the same way, this season of your life is a bridge. You are crossing from what was in to what will be. You are crossing from unanswered questions into fulfilled promises. You are crossing from being unseen into being chosen, from being alone into being united. God whispers again, I have written a wedding song with your names on it, and no one can erase it. Beloved, understand this truth deeply. There is no power in hell, no scheme of man, no delay of time that can steal what God has already written. When the author of creation writes your names into a wedding song, he seals it with his hand.
Always.
His word does not return void. His promises do not expire. His music does not fade away. You may have been told that you are too old. You may have been told that love has passed you by. You may have been told that your mistakes disqualified you. But heaven is declaring the opposite. Heaven is saying, you are right on time. Your story is not over. Your love song has not even reached its crescendo. Think of a wedding itself. It's the moment that takes everyone's breath away, is not the beginning, when the guests are arriving, nor even the end, when vows are sealed. The moment that stirs hearts is when the bride walks down the aisle and the groom sees her face. Time seems to stop. Every eye is on them. Every heart is captivated. Every sound fades except the sound of the song being played. This, beloved, is the moment God is preparing for you. The aisle of destiny is before you. The eyes of heaven are watching. The song of your love is swelling to its highest note. And when that moment comes, every pain you endured will suddenly make sense. Every delay will suddenly be justified. Every tear will suddenly be wiped away. Let me tell you something deeper. Your wedding song is not just about you and your spouse. It is about God Himself singing over you. Scripture says He rejoices over His people with singing. That means the Creator of the universe is not silent about your love life. He is singing. He is dancing. He is celebrating what is to come. Beloved, can you imagine it? Heaven itself humming your names, angels harmonizing your love, the Spirit of God breathing life into your union. That is what it means for God to have written your wedding song. It is not temporary. It is eternal. It is not fragile. It is unshakable. It is not forgotten. It is already alive in the halls of heaven. And you, beloved soul, are invited not just to wait passively, but to prepare actively. Just as a bride prepares her gown, just as a groom prepares his vows, so must you prepare your heart. Lay down bitterness, release comparison, let go of fear, because these things do not belong in the song. Only faith, only trust, only surrender can harmonize with the melody heaven is playing. This part of the speech is the call to preparation. The wedding song is written, yes, but you must be ready to dance when the music begins. You must be ready to walk when the aisle opens. You must be ready to speak when the vows are spoken. For heaven's promises are fulfilled not in passivity, but in readiness. Beloved, your preparation is not wasted. Every prayer is oil in your lamp. Every moment of healing is strength in your step. Every word of surrender is stitching in your wedding garment. And when the day arrives, you will not look unprepared. You will shine with glory, clothed in grace, radiant with love. This is the bridge of your story. Do not despise it. Do not rush it. For the bridge leads to the final chorus, the celebration, the union, the destiny fulfilled. Asterisk. We have heard the prelude of destiny. We have felt the chorus of heaven's promises. We have crossed the bridge of preparation. And now we enter the crescendo, the moment when the song swells into fullness, when every note finds its resolution. When heaven's orchestra declares with triumph, it is finished. The wedding song is complete. Hear me carefully now. This is not just the end of a speech. It is the unveiling of your future. God has not simply written your name into history. He has written your name into a love story. And when heaven writes, no one can erase, the song that carries your names has not been silent. It has been echoing in eternity. Long before you were born, long before you dreamed of love, long before you ever whispered a prayer for a spouse, heaven was humming your melody. Angels have danced to its rhythm. The stars have burned to its harmony. Creation itself has been waiting for this union. Beloved, imagine standing beneath heaven's canopy, hand in hand with the one whom God has chosen for you. Imagine hearing not just music from earthly instruments, but the resonance of divine joy. Imagine realizing in that sacred moment that every tear you cried, every heartbreak you endured, every season of waiting was not wasted. It was all a part of the composition. This is the fulfillment. When your name and their name are sung together as one. When the melody of your life is joined with theirs. When the song becomes not two voices, but a harmony that cannot be broken. That is marriage as God designed it. That is covenant sealed by the Spirit. That is love that bears heaven's signature. Beloved, this wedding song is more than romance, it is legacy. The love God writes into your life is not just for you. It is for your children, your children's children, and generations yet unborn. They will hear the echo of this song. They will inherit the melody of your faith, the harmony of your covenant, the rhythm of your obedience. And long after you are gone, the song will still be playing. This is why you cannot give up. This is why you cannot settle for less than God's best. This is why you must hold on, even when the night feels long. Because the dawn is near, the song is swelling, the wedding is approaching, heaven is already rejoicing. Now, beloved, I must leave you with a charge. Do not merely wait, prepare. Do not merely hope, believe. Do not merely hear, sing. Join the song heaven has written. Align your heart with its rhythm. Let your steps follow its beat. For soon, very soon, what was once only a promise will become reality. And when that day comes, when you stand in covenant love, when you walk in the fulfillment of heaven's plan, you will remember these words. God has written a wedding song with your names on it. Hold this truth close. Let it be your comfort in lonely nights, your strength in seasons of waiting, your joy in moments of doubt. For the author of love has already finished the script, and your story ends not in sorrow but in song. Beloved soul, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you once again subscribe. Stay connected, for heaven's words are not finished. The Spirit will continue to speak, the melodies will continue to flow, and you will not miss what God is doing in your life. Now go forward, singing with heaven, knowing that the song of your wedding has already been written, sealed, and celebrated in eternity.